Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program and our mall planet build, I guess, that we have started. Growing nicely, I have to say. Almost wrapping around the whole planet now, but we're not really filling everything up either, so we have plenty of space still. The actual production looks quite good. Majority is actually full now, so we have all of the basics available to us that we need. Next up, we are needing to start working on some steel, so we can work on storages. A few other things that need steel as well. Where do we have everything that needs steel? The geothermal power stations. These guys need steel. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that needs steel, so that's what we are going to do today. In between episodes, I have prepared a little bit. So this is my planned distribution center that we want to have. And for now, I think we have everything in this production facility. So we can more or less just make a blueprint of this, place it down, and it will cover all of the necessities that we will need in any station, as far as I can tell. With some exceptions. One of those is that we don't have any of these guys. That will be fixed right now. Actually, I can leave this one at 1,000. And we're gonna need to change around these two remote demand all of them eventually as well. But I haven't really dealt with the small configuration stuff. That's something that we're gonna have to deal with by ourselves. So these guys should not be demand, they should actually be remote supply, and they should be local demand. Because these two towers that we have right here, it's quite simple. They're only here to provide the stuff that we're not using. So lower grade, lower marks of sorters, belts, and the assembly machines. Because we're gonna only use Mark III going forward. That's the plan. If I do this, I think that should be the easiest way to give you guys a good look at... Come on. At how much we are producing here. So if we do this, that should give us everything. So I'm not gonna go through everything, but you can see on the right hand side here everything that we have available to us within this network, and then at the very end you have the additional ones that we don't really need. Another thing that we need to add to this is the actual storages. I'm gonna do something like this, just super simple, and then having the storages on top, something like this. It should be able to reach us anywhere we are at around this planet. So yeah, that is our main build, what we can put down at any pole in any location. I have not actually tried if I would be able to put it anywhere else, but I don't think so. Usually it's limited to where you are already producing. Okay, so today we're gonna start with some metals then. I don't remember how big is our metal production facility. These guys, they actually fit pretty good right here. I thought we already had one with... Apparently not then. So these are 5. We can really only do 2 of these then. Then we do one there. Let's see, we got an error that this is too close somewhere. So let's see what that was about. I don't think it was anything really noteworthy. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just plunk it down like right there. And let's see, out this way. Need those, and we need steel. Demand. Local supply, local demand. And then we're gonna go something like this. That, and then these guys are gonna come into here. So nice with the blueprints. I just added Blueprint to Sweet Transit as well, another game that we're playing here on the channel, and it is just great. Any game with blueprints is just like superbly good. So there's you, and we're gonna have steel coming out this way as well. Not steel, but iron. And, oh no, don't do that. Didn't really need this guy to go from underneath, unfortunately, but I guess that's fine. I'm not sure I want to do anything about that. Let's get a supply tower down and maybe have a couple of these as well. We can do 2 of them right there. Get inserters to go this one and then that one. I'm gonna try to do this on the majority of these so that we can have these in the blueprints. It's just easier if you can kind of have people get picked up as they go around here. You should actually be that. We should have... can we just do this maybe? Maybe that's easier. Put you... local demand... 100 is plenty. That is a full smelting array. For some reason the belt says that they're not connected. What? Why are you doing this? This is so weird. It just says that it's not connected, but it's clearly connected. Anywhere else? That one here as well. Alright, that should be fine, and it looks like this one is actually broken because the belt itself here is not correct. So that would explain that part. Otherwise, I think we're good. Are we seeing a lot of backup here that we shouldn't see? No? Let's update our blueprint with a new setup. Save that. That's better. Let's have a look at what it looks like over here, because this is where we're gonna need the steel eventually. So, not for you, but for the next one. So, we have the stone there, so if we put the steel right here, we should be able to just do this. Tell you guys to be the large ones. From there, these guys are then gonna go into here. And that is the Mark II storages producing as well. I actually haven't used these at all so far, so let's take a few just to see what they look like. Okay, so they're like 2 normal storages, is that true? Sort of the same as 2 normal. If we were to push 2 normals together next to each other, it would be the same. Okay. And holds 60. How much does a normal storage hold? 30. Okay, so they're literally just double as big. So that is all of the storages that we are going to need. Next up, we are going to have to work on these wind power or electrical poles. I'm gonna use all of them, so we're gonna have to build all of this stuff. I think this guy is more or less just already ready to go. So if we get... you have steel, right? Yes. So if I have Where do we have a splitter? Can take you. And we'll put it right here. We can then do something like this. Bring him down onto here, all the way over here. Does it have the coils as well? Yes, it actually does. So let's do the same with this guy. This is like the good part when you're playing these kind of games. When you have everything available, you're starting to develop a few blueprints. Everything feels just way more efficient than it's been up until this time. Go there. Power and power. That is pretty good. You guys should then have these guys. And we're gonna have... because these guys need those as well. So we're gonna have these guys. Plasma exciters. Fairly certain we don't have those, but we can try. Let's see what we have if we go with you. Local demand. Nothing. Yeah, so we need to actually build that at least. Good to know, good to know. Shouldn't be too much of an issue though. We will get these out here. Do you have space? No, you don't. So let's get another one onto here. Okay, so that is what we need for those power poles, and then these needs a few more things here. I think I wanna have you guys go into here instead. Then have... what did you need? Those hard points and the engine thingies. So the engines, local demand, none, and these local demand, none. Start with the engines. They're gonna go this way to there, and then we're gonna go those hard frames or frame, I don't remember what they're called. They are called frame materials. Why did I think it was hard frames? I don't know. Either way, we'll go with that. We'll go with these. Again, 8 of them. 8 seems to be a good amount, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I'm gonna give you that anyway. And then these guys are just gonna drop into here. That doesn't work. Always forget that it can reach belts 3 apart, but if you have 3 belts in between, you can't actually reach another machine on the other end of it. So if you're gonna feed from one machine to another, you actually have to have only 2 belts in between. But that's fine, we can easily do that, and you guys will then have to go this way. Very good, and then we're gonna have a incoming belt. Something like this. Let's see. There. That seems to be it. So now we just need to get the frame materials in here, and I think we are almost producing everything for that already, actually. If we jump over and place down a logistic tower, we can take a look, but I do think that we have the majority of all that placed. Should we do something here with this? That suggested... Nah, I think this is on the edge as well. Yeah, let's not do that. So are we starting a new row? That's kind of exciting. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. You know what we should build? I just realized something that we don't have already. Before we do that, we should get ourselves more of these foundations, because we don't have any, and now we can actually do that. So let's plunk that down a little bit quickly. So we're gonna need to go probably over here. Let's see, we have stone here, right? Yes. Should probably have more than 8 actually. Because we usually need a lot of these. If I do this, and then we'll do can make a splitter here, I guess. We'll do this instead, and then these guys are gonna go here. We'll have one tile gap here, that's fine. And give them some room to breathe. That's okay. And then we'll go into there. You guys are then going to be our foundations. And we'll put foundation on this as well. Remote supply, local storage, I guess. No, local demand. We're really running low on stone. Sure looks like it. Let's see if we can do this then maybe. Doop, doop. Get you to go into there. And let's get stone out of here. We don't need like massive amounts. It's fine if we are a little bit low. Okay, how does it look now? We are now producing, so that's good. Let's see. These guys are going to want to have one of you. And one here. And one there. So we can have these on each of them. Okay, so that is all of the electrical poles as well as the, whatever these are called, foundations up and running. We're still a little bit low on the stone, but I think that's fine. I don't think it matters that much that we are not always just completely full here. I think that's fine. I don't think we need to worry too much about that. Don't think we need to worry too much about that. What else are we going to do? Well, we're gonna build out these plasma exciters that we have here, and we simply need the prisms for that. And the prisms is actually quite easy, it's just glass. So I'm gonna see, maybe I even have a produce for that, maybe in tier 2. I actually even have the plasma exciters available for production of. Okay, these are 30, so this will actually fit into over here if we have a free spot. Not really, but when we want to be able to expand and we can't fit another tower in between there, so I guess we're starting anew. Looks like we're starting anew. Let's take you, let's bury these veins right here. Make this one a little bit bigger. There we go. That's good. And we'll go. You guys swoop. And I think I already have the glass for the prisms. Once those are ready to go. And we already have these set up for this. That's nice. I like it when I remember to put these up in here. So these are the old machines, right? You feel like they probably are. That's why they're not getting built. So let's do this. There we go. How much do you need? You're producing 1 every 2 seconds, so we can hold 30 on one of these actually. So we could actually double this up. Okay, do we have any... I don't think we had any prisms, right? No, we don't have the prisms as a smelting option. Nope, that's weird. I know that we built prisms, but I guess I never made a copy of it. What do we need for those? We need glass, I know that, but how much? right here. 3 glass, 2 every 2 seconds. So we can do a 30 smelter for that. Is that you guys? That is 22. What kind of fucking number is that? That makes no sense. Okay, I wanted to do something a little bit fancy, but I think it's more or less useless. But since these guys are utilizing 2.3 per second, I figured we can do something a little bit fancy at least. So I added this little, I don't know, in Swedish I would call it a habrovink, but nonsensical little curve, I guess. And then we're compressing a bunch of glass into one belt. But I didn't really think about what I was actually doing. I should probably do something like this. And then these guys are gonna go like this. That would at least have some of them continue going. Because yeah, the issue we're having right now is that they're not actually being used. I'm delivering them to everywhere, but unless we're completely out of everything, they're not using it at all. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. We're producing enough anyway. It's not like we're gonna run low in anytime soon anyway, so. We did set up something else right over here. These guys should use the prisms to produce, yeah. The only problem is that we don't have enough of the... you need 3 per second, so we can't really supply enough of these guys. Why not? Are we running out of them? Kinda, yeah. Let's increase the amount that we are requesting then. See if that will solve it. At least we will get up to 10k at that point. Yeah, they are producing a little bit faster than what's being advertised, so maybe we can do something like this. I do like these automatic pilers, so I'm kind of using them everywhere now. They're fun. We don't need more than 2 of you guys. And then we go boom boom. And no. Yes, into there. Then these are gonna go there. And one of the guys there. Same thing here. I'm gonna have you go here. Into there. So we're back at our home production facilities, and it looks like we have our plasma exciters coming in quite large numbers actually. These guys are now only missing the frame materials. I wonder if we have all of that stuff on the belts already. I kind of think we do. So we should be able to literally just plonk down one of those. How many do you produce a second? I think it's like nothing, 1 every 6 seconds. Yeah. So we can set that up more or less wherever we want. Because we're not gonna produce enough for a full belt anyway. How much do you need? 1, 1, and 4. So there is no real limit to these. We can just do as many as we want. We'll go there, and then we'll do 1 in, 2 in. Should probably have 3 in actually. And then the producer, that is going to make ourselves some frame materials, which is 3 in, 1 out. 1 out. You are gonna go into there. These guys are gonna go into... Let's see, we're gonna have a lot of stuff coming out of here. So we need silicon. What is that? Titanium alloy? Yes. And carbon nanotubes. Carbon nanotubes, silicon, and titanium alloy. Local demand. Wait, do we not have titanium alloy on here? We do, right? Fairly certain we do. If we don't, I guess that's something that we're gonna have to build up. Oh, I can't fit this. That's unfortunate. Nanotubes, silicon. There we go. So I opted to not use the behind places for this, just because it makes it so much easier to get through, and we're kind of not going to be able to produce enough for this anyway. We need 0.3, the most we need is 1 per second. So I think we're gonna be fine. We could do technically something like maybe 30 of these machines if we wanted to. Okay, so our frames are coming together as well, slowly but surely. Looks like we are progressing quite well, I have to say. How's this going? All of these should be having inserters as well. There, yeah, I'm fairly certain at this point that we actually do not have enough. Or enough. I don't think we have any titanium alloy. I was certain that we set that up with another stream or in another episode, but apparently not. So that's something that we're gonna have to fix. You can go there, I guess. And this should be titanium alloys. I'm so confused. Why do we not have alloys? I could have sworn that we had alloys. Luckily I didn't, so I've saved the channel for now. And then you are gonna be the frames. So weird. And we'll put some of those in there as well. Okay, so let's have a look then, because I distinctly remember that we put up alloys. Or am I missing it with the... I might have taken it... made a mistake and thought that we were doing alloys when we were doing the plastic. Now that I'm looking at it, that's actually a very plausible thing to have happened. These guys, they're made in a smelting facility with stuff that I do think we already have. So, so far so good. How many per second do we do? 4 every 12 seconds. So I can more or less just... Yeah, I can just go here then, I guess. Yeah, those are very few. 0.3 every second. So we're gonna combine them into one. And let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can maybe do one more. Right there. There we go. And then we're gonna have a planetary tower here. Goes on there, I guess. I just created the sun. I don't know what's going on. Please help. And yes, I know that there is a bug there. I can see that, but like, I don't want to do this again. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to restart. Something didn't want us to play this game. We have one autosave. How long time ago? Literally a minute ago. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Try this one then, maybe. Okay, we're gonna have to redo this, but it shouldn't take too long. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so there we go. I think I have figured out what the issue is with these, by the way. It's in regards to when we are undoing that we're getting these issues. So as long as I remember to not undo instantly after we have placed something down, should be able to do this quite well. So let's get this on here. And most of the times all you need to do is like hard restart the game, or even not even hard restart, just go back to the main menu and then it kind of solves itself. And this should eventually see us getting the titanium on here, so that's good. Local supply, no, no, no. Remote demand, yes. Local demand, yes. Remote supply, no. There we go. That is all of that done. And how much do we need to... So one there, and one there, and then these are gonna put here. Ah, this is not gonna work. We need to offset these slightly. Because otherwise they can't reach all of them. I hate smelters simply because they're so annoying to deal with. Okay. Let's see, if we do 3 at a time, can we then have... Wait, what? That doesn't work either. Super inefficient use of space, but what can you do? I'm not building this again. I'm not building this again, forget it. This is the kind of stuff in game that just irritates me. This is not something that enhances the gameplay in any way, right? All it does is just tedious work. Like, this is not hard, it just takes time. And the fact that I can't even blueprint it is just silly. That should not be the case. Okay, so headache number 1 has been completed. Titanium alloy is now being created, and I made myself a blueprint as well because I'm not gonna do this again. For sure, that is not happening. We do still miss some stuff here. Why are you annoying me so much? Okay, so is that enough for us to get the majority of everything over here built? I went the wrong way again. I need to learn that I should fly the other direction when I'm going back now. This is actually way quicker to go that way. I was literally over there. But yeah, what does it look like now? Yeah, now we have the belts there. Still a bit low on these guys. They're not producing that many. But that's fine. That's fine. Are we already full on this? Oh no, we don't have anything to actually put into that. Okay. And you are already full as well. So what else do we need here? We needed these guys. So local demand, remote supply, yes, remote supply. Everything looks good there. And these guys are now filling up as well. We have all of the electrical poles. The next thing we should need is actually miners. Which, haven't we already put down miners? Yeah, we already have the the normal miners, so we just need those fancy ones. Which I'm not sure what we need for. Place you down. What do we need for these? We need those, that. They're already producing all of this, so that's nice. So let's see, you are gonna have to produce something new for us. So you are then going to have we already have those here, so we can easily take these guys out of here. What else do you need? Titanium alloy, that's not here. Those engines we have here. So then we're gonna need optical grading crystals. We're gonna need the quantum chips. And what else was it that we needed? Quantum chip, those, and the titanium alloy. Why are we not getting any of these quantum chips? I'm fairly certain we built that over here, right? Yeah, we're just not producing enough. Okay, let's go have a look before we finish this up and see how our quantum ship is doing. Oh, you have that as well. Okay, that explains it. So yeah, we just need to expand this. This was quite easy actually. It is more or less empty, so we'll just plunk down a bunch more of these. Okay, there we go. That's more quantum ship being produced as well. And let's see if we can get rid of these two things, which we should be able to. Yes. Very good. Running a little bit low on power now. Do we have... What does it look like here? You guys are running constantly, and same thing with you guys. So, I fixed power as well. We're almost around a full ring now, and still not really using that many of the accumulators. So, looks like you can chain these together for literally ever without any issue. Low on processors. How are we low on processors? We have like a bunch of those. Let's have a look what's happening to our processors. Feel like we should have plenty of that. And it looks like we are low on... Ah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense, we have none of those. We do have that set up, we just didn't actually connect that much. I just built out the wrong thing. Good for me, I guess. This was not what we needed though, so that's good. Let's make sure that we're not building this further than we have to at least. So where did we have the actual thing that I was supposed to be building then? If this is not it. Okay. That's fine. Where do we have the small guys? Oh, they're here. Okay. So these guys is that we are supposed to be expanding. Because these guys are the ones that are not producing enough. Why are we not producing here? Because we are not inputting from these. That would explain why we're not producing anything at all, more or less. Now we should see a little bit of a pickup in production here. That's good. And then we can just expand these further, right? We take you guys. Okay, that should fix our problem with processors. We are producing a lot more crystalline components now, so let's have a look over at wherever our guys here is saying. Are you actually getting anything now? No? Still not? Local demand. You should be getting stuff. Why are you so annoying? Why are you so annoying? And what happened here? Full of Stuff on the belt. No, we just missed one. There. How the hell did this happen? Huh? How is there high purity silicon in this belt? How is that even possible? That is the weirdest fucking shit. Okay. I guess it's solved now at least. Okay, we're not producing a lot, but I moved a little bit manually over here and we are at least producing something now. So we have our miners going strong as well. Next episode we're gonna have to look into a little bit more silicon because our silicon is falling behind a little bit, which makes our processors fall behind as well. Due to silicon being used for the microcrystalline components, which isn't great, but it's fine. We can survive that as well. Otherwise, I think we're looking quite good. Everything is rolling along nicely. We have a few more things that we need to add. We need all of the vessels. Majority we already have available to us. We need the thrusters. That's more or less it. But again, thrusters are really easy, so shouldn't be any issues there. Other than that, we have a few more things that we need to look into. We need some logistics towers. We need to build up the accumulators, some chemical plants, and so on. So we still have a few things that we need to do on the mall, but I might actually put up some of the basic stuff. So matrix labs, automatic pilers, energy exchangers, things that we already have, more or less. I might just set up myself in between episodes because I don't want to drag this out more than it is needed. And yeah, I do hope that you have enjoyed. If you did, then click that like button. I would love for you to subscribe as well. If you doesn't, then that's your loss, I guess. Either way, I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you, and bye bye everyone.